All right, we'll just wait one more minute, but I want to let you guys know. So during the gentle classes, I don't play music just because they focus on breath and movement. So it's really up to you what you feel comfortable with. If you want to play some gentle music, go for it. If not, that's okay too. But really just kind of, I like to encourage everybody to feel what it's like to just breathe and move at the same time without any sort of external distraction. So let's get started. I think we'll start on here in a minute. So I'm going to mute everybody. Alrighty. And thank you so much for being here, for taking the time on a Sunday to come to your mat. And let's get started in an easy seat, Sukhasana. So using a block or a pillow or a bolster, whatever it is that you need to feel comfortable so that your hips are above your knees. Legs are crossed at the ankle, palms are just resting lightly on top of your knees, face down for grounding or face up to receive energy. Think about lifting up out of the bowl of your pelvis and sitting up nice and tall here. And just softly flutter your eyes closed if that feels safe for you, or send your gaze to the tip of your nose. And just start to come into your breath here. Noticing your inhales. Noticing your exhales. Noticing where in the body you feel the breath. And noticing that even though we sit in stillness and silence, there is still movement and sound if we pay attention. And so this time of year, regardless of what you celebrate, Easter, Passover, the spring equinox, something else entirely, it is a time for renewal and rebirth. And during this time of quarantine, we're literally being forced to go inward. And so during this time, can we take these moments that we have to practice one of the limbs of yoga, the yamas and the niyamas, specifically the niyama of svadhyaya, self-study. In Western culture, we tend to analyze, fix, and control just about everything. If we don't like something about ourselves, we keep trying to figure out what is wrong and then fix it, all the while maintaining control to keep things as smooth as possible. But Eastern thought has a different idea. East parts ways with the West at the point of needing to understand and fix. It is here that Eastern thought introduces the idea of the witness. The witness is our ability to watch ourselves act and respond. It is our ability to watch our thoughts and our emotional disturbances. This ability is what gives us clues into our matrix of belief systems. It is how we know ourselves and the stories that run us. The witness is our ability to watch the ego rather than identify with it. The profoundness of this watching is that we begin to know ourselves as something different than who we thought we were. It is this ability to watch that begins to bring healing to our lives. So as we move and breathe today, I invite you to tap into this witness and just notice. Notice what sensations arise. Notice what thoughts come up. Notice what it's like for you to be still and move maybe a little bit slower than what you'd like. And just notice without judgment, notice without attachment here. And start to use it as information to the self. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Once more, inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And I invite you to open your eyes as we come into a few rounds of breath work here. Starting first with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Our left palm will come into Gayana Mudra. So, thumb and index finger touch, 3 fingers come together, and the rest palm up on your leg. And then Prana Mudra. ring finger and pinky come together, middle and index finger come together, and thumb. Your pinky and your ring will come over your left nostril, and your thumb will come over your right. And I will guide you through a few rounds of breath. You can keep your gaze soft or your eyes closed. And just notice how this feels, having air coming in and out through each side of the body, trying to unify the energy. So bringing your mudra over your nose, seal your left nostril, inhale right, close and hold, open left, exhale left. Inhale left, close, open right, exhale. Inhale right, close, exhale left. Inhale left, close, exhale right. Inhale right, close, exhale left. Inhale left, close, exhale right. Release your palm to your knee. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open up, exhale. Then just notice what you notice. And taking one more round here, this time with a count. So bringing your prana mudra back over your nose. Inhale right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4. Close 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale right 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take an inhale, release your palm. And exhale, let it go. Notice what you notice here, releasing the mudras on both hands. And then tapping into your Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Seal your lips and exhale through the nose. Making it audible as if you're fogging up a pane of glass. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose, maybe bringing a slight restriction in the back of your throat. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. And then if your eyes are not open already, flutter them open now. And I invite you to keep this Ujjayi breath throughout all movements and notice what it's like to really inhale and exhale as we move. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Again, think about lengthening through your side body, lifting up from the bowl of your pelvis, spin your pinkies into one another. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, lift up. Maybe your gaze comes up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist to the right. Bring left palm to right knee. Right palm touches the earth behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale, roll your right shoulder back in space. Think as if your body is a sponge and you're wringing out everything here that does not serve you. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, arms come back up through center. And exhale, twist to the other side. Right palm comes to left knee. Left palm grazes the earth behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, roll that left shoulder back in space. Maybe you start looking over that left shoulder if it feels okay on your neck. And with every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, think about just bringing the sponge out just a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms come back up through center, rise. And exhale, start hinging from your hips for a forward fold. So you might need to move whatever you're sitting on if that's not comfortable for you. And just think about sending your sit bones back, your fingertips forward, keeping the length in your spine here. Inhaling through the crown of your head, lengthening your spine. And exhale, folding a little bit closer to your legs. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gaze to your hands. And exhale, walk your palms back up to your feet. And then just switch the cross of your legs, bringing your opposite leg in front here. And then on an inhale, expand your arms outward, right? So your fingertips are facing either side of your mat. Think about this expansion in your heart here. Pulling your shoulder blades on your back, core is on. Inhale and exhale, round and give yourself a hug. Inhale, arms open and extend. Exhale, hug yourself. And moving here, inhale, extending. Maybe thinking about how you want to hug other people on this call. Exhale, extend. One more, inhale. And exhale, come in, give yourself a hug. Inhale, arms rise up, look up. And exhale, bring your hands to your knees, face down. Seated cat-cows here. So inhale, pump your chest through your arms. Gaze starts to lift up. And exhale, seated cat. Really round your spine. Think about bringing your chin to your chest. Gaze is down here. Inhale, pull your heart through your chest. Shoulder blades down your back. Gaze is up. Exhale, cat, round your chin to your chest, belly button pulls in. Inhale, cow, puff up your heart, shoulders down your back, gaze lifts. Exhale, cat, round your spine, dome up your shoulders, pull the belly button. Inhale, lifts you up to neutral, and exhale. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips, sit bones pulled back, fingertips graze lightly on the floor. Noticing what this side is like. Again, just being witness to everything you are experiencing. Inhale, lengthening your spine. And exhale, folding a little deeper. Inhale, gaze to your fingers. And exhale, start to walk your palms back up to your knees. coming into a little bit of core here. So you can use, use your judgment and your energy level, but we'll be coming into just a few boat poses. So for boat pose, the first level is just sitting up nice and tall. Think about it again. I like to use the cute proud peacock chest, right? So we're kind of puffing our chest out, shoulders are down and back, and feet are planted on the floor. We're pulling our belly button in here. Now this might be here. If you feel your core turned on, stay here. Next level, you lift your feet up off the floor. Feet are flexed towards you. Bring your hands behind your knees. And again, think about really expanding through your chest, sitting up nice and tall. If you're coming down here, think about pulling yourself upright. Level 3, open up your arms. Or level 4, you can straighten your legs. But listen to your body. What does your body actually need? And notice everything that you're experiencing, your thoughts, sensations, and wherever you are in your boat pose, whatever modification, we will hold here for 5 breaths. And just noticing what is happening. What is happening in your body? What is happening in your thoughts? Noticing if you're trying to power through here, do you need to release? Or noticing if maybe you need to level up, just pay attention to your experience. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, bring your feet to the mat, wrap your arms around your shins, give yourself a nice hug here. And we'll take one more boat pose like that. Maybe you take the same variation, or maybe you take something different. Again, it's up to you. So feet on the ground, feet up, arms behind, arms straight, or legs straight. You do you, but we are here for a few more breaths and just breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, can you pull your chest forward, allow your heart to shine. Really pulling your belly button in here. Tapping into your breath. One more inhale. And exhale, drop your feet to the mat again. Give yourself a nice hug here. Notice what it's like to just have worked your muscles in a way that maybe you needed, maybe you didn't need. I don't know, just notice you. And then when you're ready, cross your legs, roll over your knees, and come into a tabletop pose. So in tabletop, navigate your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Knees or hips width distance apart. And start with your toes tucked here, so your toes pressing into the earth. Now think about a neutral spine here. And as you inhale, cow pose, belly drops, gaze lift, collarbones open wide. And exhale, toes on top, push into the earth, round your spine, gaze back. Inhale, cow, toes tuck, belly drops, gaze lifts. And exhale, cat, toes on top, push into the earth, round your spine. Inhale, cow, toes tuck, belly drops. Smile. And exhale, cat, round your spine, push into the earth. And then inhale, come back to a neutral tabletop. And bring your handprints, one handprint forward. And taking a cat-cow with some hip circles here. So bringing your left shoulder to your left wrist, bringing your chest forward as you come across to your right wrist, and then sending your hips back and maybe rounding your spine as you bring your glutes to your heels. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Really allowing the breath to move you as inhale brings you forward. Exhale brings you back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more this side. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And then changing the direction of the circles. Noticing all the different places in your body that feel this movement. Maybe noticing some areas of tightness, but then also noticing some areas of freedom. Know that we have both in our bodies at any given time. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. And then once more this direction. And then bring your hands so that they are underneath your shoulders once more, coming into tabletop. And on an inhale, extend your left arm towards the sky, opening up your chest here. Inhale. Exhale, start to bring that arm underneath you, but don't come all the way down yet. Just enjoy this stretch here. Arm is threading through, but you're staying high. Inhale, extend your arm up. And exhale, thread it through. Think about reaching your left arm forward. Once more like this. Inhale, arm extends high. And then exhale, thread it all the way through. And now come down onto your left cheek. Thread the needle. Now your right palm can stay exactly where it is, or it can start to float up towards the right corner of your mat, or maybe it comes behind you. But wherever you are, think about spinning your chest open towards the ceiling to start stretching that left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, walk your right palm underneath your shoulder if it's not there already. Inhale, extend your left arm up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your palm back down. And then reset your spine here, navigate back to that tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, neutral spine. On an inhale, extend your right arm up to the sky, open up. And then exhale, thread it under, really reach it to the opposite side of the room. Inhale, open up, arm extends. Exhale, staying high, thread it through. Once more, inhale, extend, open. And then exhale, thread all the way through, coming down onto your right cheek. And again, same variations here, so your palm can stay down. Can come to the left corner of your mat, or you can bring it to a bind. Maybe you even bring your left foot to the back of your mat and start to float it up. But wherever you are, really focusing on opening your chest and getting a stretch into this right shoulder here. And notice what you notice. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your left palm back underneath your shoulder. And then exhale, bring your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down, tabletop. Again, coming back to our foundation here. And now grip the mat with your fingertips. Think gecko in your fingertips. Spread those fingertips wide. And then start to pull your belly button into your spine. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, keeping the leg long. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, high plank pose. Think about puffing up between your shoulder blades, protracting your shoulders, gazes down. We hold here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop your knees wide, sit your hips back, child's pose. So in your child's pose, knees are wide, big toes come to the touch. Think about sending your hips to your heels rather. Fingertips are reaching forward, or maybe even bring your elbows down to the earth for a more restorative pose. If your hips don't reach your heels, you can bring your knees in close together and sit back. Again, paying attention to your body. What is your experience? What do you need? And wherever you are, maybe rock your head from side to side. And again, bring that attention inward. What are you noticing? And can you allow whatever it is to be without judgment? Deep inhale. Full exhale. On an inhale, come up to tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, ground down through your fingers, pull your belly button up and in, inhale. Exhale, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now in your downward facing dog, you can have your feet together, or if your hamstrings are tight, bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips and even bend your knees. Think about sending your hip bones to the top corner of your room where the wall meets the ceiling. Gaze is in towards your belly button. And think about expanding the muscles behind your heart here to help externally rotate your biceps. Grounding down through your fingers, especially your index finger and your thumb. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, walk your palms back towards your feet. Coming into a ragdoll pose at the back of your mat. Feet are hips width distance. Generous bend in your knees so your chest drapes over your thighs. And opposite hands, opposite elbows here. Think about shifting weight to the balls of your feet. Letting everything go. Letting it just roll off your back. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, forward fold again. However much of a bend you need in your knee to place your palms to the earth, let it be there. And then breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Start to roll up one vertebrae at a time as if you were unfolding or uncurling your back. Allowing your spine to just lengthen. Shoulders come up to your ears and then down your back. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. And step to the front of your mat into Tadasana, mountain pose. So a mountain pose, big toes come to touch. Slight gap between your heels, or your feet can be hips width apart for balance. Again, what do you need? Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Think about bringing energy up from the earth into your legs. Lift your kneecaps to engage your quads. Think about neutral tailbone here. Then bring your shoulders up to your ears and let them come down and in on your back. Palms face forward. Chin is parallel to the earth. Standing nice and tall. And breathe here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose. So when you're extended mountain pose, again, think about lengthening through both side bodies. If your ribs have come out, can you knit them back in? Right? Pull your belly button to your spine here. And just breathe, feeling the length you've created all the way from the heels of your feet to the tips of your fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, grow a little taller. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands through prayer, heart center. Forward fold. Your hands can come to blocks or to the earth. But again, keeping a bend in your knees so that your palms can be flat on a surface. Weight is in the ball of your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips come to shins or thighs. Think about lengthening the crown of your head forward as you lengthen your tailbone back, creating a stable and long spine here. Belly button is pulled in. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, extend the mountain pose. Maybe your gaze lifts up. And exhale, pull your hands to prayer at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, arms rise, extend the mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, palms down to shins or thighs. Pull your belly button in. Nice long spine here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press into your feet to rise all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, pull your hands to prayer at heart center. Once more, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Really allowing your breath to move you here. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Adding on, inhale, arms extend, extended mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Slice your right arm through the air so it comes behind you. Fingertips are facing either side of the room. Think about keeping your hips square to the front of the room as you pull your shoulders onto your back. Again, nice broad chest here, heart is shining open. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose. And exhale, twist to the left, slicing your left arm through the air. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Keep your hips forward to the front edge of your mat. And breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain. And exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. And think about lifting your heart toward the ceiling. Instead of thinking about just bending into your back, first lift your heart up. And then start to come back. Hips are pressing forward, glutes are squeezing together like crazy. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward, let go. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins or thigh. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, step your right foot all the way back, drop your knee, untuck your toe. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Now in your low lunge, knees tracking over ankle. Tailbone is pointing down. Again, think about knitting those ribs in so that your core is also on. Notice what you notice here. Where do you feel the stretch? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, grow 1 inch taller. And exhale, twist to the left. Again, the left arm comes to the back, right arm comes to the front of the mat. And squeeze your inner thighs together here for balance. Breathe, noticing the expansion of your chest as your hips remain forward. Inhale. And exhale. Flip your front palm, inhale, exalted low lunge. Now you can bring your left hand behind the small of your back, or you can start to have it travel down your leg for this back bend. Again, in this back bend, think about lifting your heart up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Squeeze those thighs. Bring your right palm to the inhale. Bring your left arm extended overhead. Think about squaring your hips by squeezing your inner thighs. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Shine your heart open. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left palm to the earth. Half split. So straightening your front leg. Maybe you walk your ankle out a little bit. Flexing your toes towards your face. Your palms come on either side of that leg to the mat or to blocks. I like using my blocks here. Now you can also keep a micro bend in this knee, but when inhale, think about keeping length in your spine. On an exhale, think about one day bringing your chin to your shin. Feeling the stretch wherever it is that you feel it. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping high in your hips. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend into your front knee, palms on either side of the foot, coming into low lunge. Now, tuck your toes, press your toes into the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your knee up off the earth. Now, as you do this, pull your belly button into your spine, coming into this runner's prep. Maybe you come up onto your fingertips or hover your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Arms come up overhead. Maybe there's a micro bend or a generous bend, or maybe even your back knee is on the floor. Be where you are, allow yourself to be there. Think about knitting your ribs in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms to the mat. Step your left foot back to high plank here. Energy out through your heels. Fingertips gripping the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees. Lower chest and chin to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Pull your shoulder blades down and in. Gaze is long out in front of you. Light on the palms of your hands, or maybe even you hover your palms. Really squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core here. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tuck your toes, squeeze your glutes. Exhale. Now inhale, push up to plank or tabletop pose. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, puff up between your shoulders. Drop your foot between your hands. Drop your left knee, untuck your toe. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Now again, knee tracking over ankle. Squeeze your thighs into midline. Press down to the top of your back foot. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Again, for balance, really think about turning your core on, squeezing everything into midline. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back as you take this twist. Hips forward, chest comes to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, flip your front palm and take this back bend for this exalted low lunge. Hand can be at your low back or start to walk down your leg. Think about lifting your heart up and then starting to go back. Keeping your glutes on like crazy, squeezing them together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, easy twist. Right palm comes to the inside of your left foot. Bring that right shoulder down your back. And then inhale, extend your left arm overhead. Think about squeezing your inner thighs, squeezing your glutes here. Feeling the expansion across your chest. Notice what you notice. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right palm to the mat, half split. So straighten your front leg, maybe walk your heel out a little bit. Flex your toes hard towards your face and bring your palms down to the earth or to blocks. Maybe you keep a micro bend in your right knee. Hips are high. Inhale, lengthen to forward. And exhale, falls a little deeper. One day, bringing your chin to your shin. And just be here, inhaling and exhaling. Witnessing what is happening in your mind and in your body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Start to bend into that front leg. Tuck your back toes. Place your palms on either side of your front foot. And on an inhale, activate your back leg so your knee comes off the floor. Pull your belly button to the spine. Think about levitating your abs off of your thigh. Hovering your fingertips over the floor. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. And again, in your crescent lunge, right knee tracks over right ankle. Maybe there's a micro bend in that left leg. Or maybe you keep your left knee on the floor. Think about pointing your tailbone down, ribs knit in. Breathe here, strong pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sink a little deeper. And exhale, bring your palms to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees. Lower your chest and chin to the earth. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. And inhale, come up to cobra here. So shoulders come in and down, and arms come straight. So your knees are still pressing into the earth, but you're a little bit higher here. Think about pumping your chest through your shoulders. Proud peacock chest here. Inhale. And exhale, start to bend your elbows, lower all the way down. Inhale, tuck your toes under, press into your palms. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly, and push up to plank or tabletop. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, walk your palms to your feet. Forward fold here. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Arms come all the way out, extended mountain pose. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer, heart center. And take a few breaths here, coming back to you. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to inhale, bring your palms down by your side. And before we go to our back to cool down in meditation, I'm going to walk you through a little chair pose, breath of joy. So the breath of joy is really good to actually rejuvenate us and to bring more energy into the body. So this is something that you can do early on in the morning. But first we're going to do chair pose because, you know, what's a practice without chair pose, right, Carrie? So bring your big toes to touch, slight gap between your heels. Inhale, chair pose. So start to sink your hips back as if you're sitting in a chair behind you.
Shift your shins back and look down. If you can't see your toes, again, think about shifting your shins back even more. Weight coming into your heels. Point your tailbone down towards the earth. Breathe. And now your biceps can be by your ears, or if that doesn't feel good on your neck or shoulders, arms can be out in front of you, or hands can be at prayer towards the center. You really squeeze everything into midline here, pressing into your feet, into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, stand up mountain pose. So we're going to be adding on breathing to that. So we're going to inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Bring your arms back. This time we're adding the breath. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ha! Let the air come out of you very quickly as you sweep your arms back. Now inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, breath of joy, ha! Inhale, rise up. Exhale, chair and breathe. Two more. Inhale, rise, look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. One more. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer, heart center. Close your eyes here. Come back to a steady breath. And just notice what you notice. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. And then squat and curl. So bring your palms to the earth, bringing your knees into your face. Maybe your heels lift here. Inhale. And then exhale very softly and gracefully, if you can, come on to your seat. I am surprised that I did that as smoothly as I did. And come to lie all the way down onto your back. Setting up for figure 4 here. So bringing your right ankle all the way over your left knee. Flexing your toes hard in towards your right knee. And now maybe you stay here and you bring your right hand. Just press out, give yourself some resistance in the outer hip. Notice where the weight is in your glutes and hips. And then maybe just shift the weight a little bit more to the left side. Now you can stay here, or you can bring your left foot off the mat and thread your arms behind your knee as you pull your left leg in to meet your, I don't know, stomach, chest, face. Whatever feels good for you. And just breathe here. Notice where you feel tightness. Notice where you feel stability. And notice where you feel space. Sometimes we get so held up on what feels tight in our body that we forget to acknowledge where we feel spacious. So can you do both here? Can you acknowledge where you're tight, but also acknowledge where you feel good, where you feel expansive? And then breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. If your foot's not there already, plant your left foot into the mat. Keep your right leg exactly as it is. Tee out your arms so your shoulder blades are on the earth. And then keep your legs as they are. Drop them over to the right, taking the supine twist. Now, just kind of peek up at your left knee. If it's really far forward in front of your left hip, maybe you walk it back a little so it's in alignment with your left hip. And then bring your shoulders back down. Using resistance of your right heel into your left leg to help bring your left leg a little closer to the floor. Maybe you push into the inside arch of your left foot. Gaze can be up or over your left shoulder. Enjoying this little twist here, or noticing whatever your experience is. It might not be enjoyment, and that's okay. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your legs up through center and release the figure four, maybe giving your legs a little shake before planting your feet on the floor and taking figure four on the other side. Crossing your left ankle over your right knee, flexing your left toes a lot. And then maybe when you set up here, you just start by pushing your left hand into your left leg. Notice where the weight is in your hips and your glutes. Can you even it out? Maybe bringing it a little bit more into your right glute. And then if it feels okay for you, bringing your arms behind your right knee, clasping your fingers together, maybe pulling your right knee in. And if you're choosing this variation, making sure that your shoulders stay on the mat. Both toes flexed, and notice what you notice here. Can you go inward and be mindful of your experience without judgment? As you breathe, can you just be the witness to your thoughts? Maybe approaching them with some curiosity. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your right foot down to the mat, tee out your arms. And then drop both legs over to the left, keeping your left ankle over your right knee. Again, just making sure that right knee is in line with your right hip, pressing down into the arch of your right inner foot. Gaze can be up or over your right shoulder. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your legs back through center. You shake them out a little bit. And then on the next inhale, happy baby pose. Think about stamping the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Grabbing the inner or outer sides of your feet, or maybe grabbing your shins so that your sacrum stays pressed on the ground. Flex your feet towards your face. Maybe take some movement here. For those of you who know me, this is one of my favorite poses. Can we allow this to be playful? Can we just notice what comes up for us here? And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And then exhale, coming into your Shavasana, final rest. So if you have any props that you'd like to use, a pillow, blocks, eye pillow, whatever, I encourage you to use them now. But wherever you are, think about just taking up as much space as possible. Allowing your legs to fall open, feet splay to the side, arms are resting by your side. And then just gently lift your chest up and then place it back down, allowing your shoulders to come more onto your back. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you come to a soft gaze at the tip of your nose. But just breathing here and coming into presence here. And allowing yourself to journey inward.
your focus first to your mouth. Maybe relaxing your jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of your mouth, letting go of any breathing patterns, relaxing the corners of your mouth, tasting inside the mouth. And bringing your attention to your nose, noticing air temperature and aroma as it enters your nostrils. Maybe feeling the tickle of breath on your upper lip. And just allowing your nose to relax. And bring your awareness to your gaze. Eyelids shutting softly. Letting go of the world of seeing. Opening up your internal gaze. Relaxing your brows, the space between your brows, your eyes and your eyelids. And then bringing your awareness to your sense of sound, to your ears. Noticing the most distant sound that you can hear without straining. Maybe sounds outside your house, outside the room. And can you notice these sounds without judging them, without becoming attached? And bringing your awareness to the sounds inside the room, the sound of my voice, the sound of your breathing. And then bringing your awareness to sensation. Noticing the heaviness of your body on the floor. Noticing the temperature of the air on your skin. Noticing the feel of fabric and cloth. And then bringing your awareness to any internal sensation. Maybe feeling your heartbeat. Feeling tingling. Feeling movements, maybe in your belly and your internal organs. And just notice, what do you notice here? Thoughts will arise. Distractions will present themselves. And for the next minute or so, allow yourself to just notice them. And then let them go. Just breathe. Just be. I will bring you out when it's time. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Rocking your head from side to side. And just allowing your body to move in ways that it needs. Maybe bring your arms overhead into a full body stretch, stretching to both ends of the room. Now you can stay here, or you can roll onto your favorite side in fetal pose. Knees coming into your chest, using your bicep as a pillow. Just allow yourself to feel your connection to the earth. And then in as many movements as you need, coming up to a seated position if you want. Legs crossed, hands in prayer, heart center, eyes gently closed. There is something infinitely healing in the repeated refrains of nature. The assurance that dawn comes after night and spring after winter. And know, friends, that there is healing right now in everything that we are going through. And that although we are going inward, at some point we will be able to go out. So can we use this time to go inward and find peace? Take deep inhale through your nose. Open up, exhale, sigh it out. And if you would like to join me in the sound of Om, the sound that unites us all, the sound of the universe, I invite you to do so. I'll unmute you so we can Om together. Inhale for Om. Bow to yourself and bow to one another. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Monica.
you.
Thank you, guys. Lovely to see you. Yay. Did I? Oh, I did. Have a good
Bye,
day.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining, Brittany.
Oh, thanks for telling me to join.
You are welcome. Yvette. Hey, Em. Brian, are you there too?
He's sleeping.
What?
He's sleeping.
Oh. I'm going to call you. Okay. All right. Bye, Em. I'll talk to you later. Can't hear you. Oh, I still can't hear you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll send you a text. Bye.